Hello and thanks for joining me once again. Here I'm just leaving Yatton station to set off on the strawberry line once again. A little bit of background on this little overnight. It's just an overnight tour to Wookey Farm campsite I used once previously last year and did make a video of that. This was to be a ride with some members of the Brompton touring group, a Facebook page that you may be aware of. I started a year or so ago now, but sadly for one reason or another people needed to drop out, so I carried on my own. I needed to do a little tour to get my fitness up because I'm doing a longer tour in a few days time or a week's time or so, this was part of my fitness generating for that. So yeah, here we go then. Just sit back and enjoy. I'm just going to try and give you an idea of the trail, the road, the scenery, and yeah, not a lot more to say. Enjoy.
Time for a break. I do just need to say, for anyone that watched my video last year when I came to this site before, you might remember it was notable that 2 deer ran across the field, this field, as I was setting up the tent. And one of those uncanny coincidences, where that van is there and the chap there is where I set up camp, and his tent is the tent, or the same type of tent, that I was using on the day. What's the odds of that?
So these next few clips are climbing the Mendip Plateau, and the views out over here. You can see Glastonbury Tor and back out to where I was actually camping. So yeah, this day, if you like, on the journey is more about the views, whereas the day before was about the trail and the road to the farm, going back a completely different way. Here are a couple of Mesolithic standing stones. Some very interesting architecture. This is Pretty Pools area, another area where I camped at a wild camp by the pool you can see just there. This area was a lead mining site for many hundreds of years, going right back to Roman times. Lots of very interesting architecture in this area. So this now is the view looking down into the Chew Valley. You can see the Chew Valley Lake there in the distance. So my route now takes me down the other side of the Mendip's Plateau and through the Chew Valley Lake. So yeah, just enjoy some views of the lake there.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little tour of my little part of Somerset. I enjoyed it. It was a nice camp, some lovely scenery, and the Strawberry Line is a lovely line to ride, which is probably why I've ridden it several times. As I said at the beginning of this video, that was a ride to help prepare me and get my fitness up a little bit for a longer and more challenging ride that I'll be doing in the next week or so, and that's the Devon coast to coast. I'm going to be doing that from Plymouth and riding up the coast to coast path to Ilfracombe, with a couple of little detours into Dartmoor. I want to see a little bit more of Dartmoor National Park. Never been there before, so I'll be doing a couple of wild camps there. So that should be a very different experience to this one, and a little bit more challenging, or maybe a lot more challenging with it. So if that's something that might interest you, look out for that. That'll be coming up in the next week or so. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and hopefully catch you next time. Bye for now.